Hi, and we're delighted to have you join us here again in Ghana, West Africa, for a couple of minutes where we share an excess of data that equips real estate investors, just in case you wanted to start or expand portfolios and do business in up to 150 different nations on our globe. That is our target. I'll give an introduction because I tend to give advice on the show. However, before we start, please overlook all external sounds. This is an outdoor recording. I have studied real estate in USA, written and published 2 books in USA, won award for poetry in USA. I attended 12 different conferences, Maryland, USA. Mind you, I've been to about 22 of those. The last one was the Africa Prosperity Dialogue, held at the presidential lodge, Bedwasi in Ghana, having actually been on various committees, Action Chapel International, a church with over 100 branches worldwide, having actually moderated / emceed some of the women's programs, having been at the Arthur's Guild here in Accra. Programs organized with about 300 people seated. A few people actually speak, addressing the crowd. I'll be one of those. Others would be ministers of state, etc. Having been at the Colombian ambassador to Ghana's residency in Accra. Programs organized with about 100 people seated once a month, strictly by invitation for around about 12 months. In attendance would be mostly ambassadors and their staff and others. If you'd actually speak, contributing, addressing the gathering, I'll be one of those. Metro TV Accra. I hosted a program called Playback when they went Pyramid House. Mind you, I've had various TV experiences home and abroad. NCS Telecom, head of marketing. Tutor Ghana, sales and marketing, both in Accra. We can't see everything, so various positions held home and abroad. Opening offices, Roman Ridge Accra, opening shops in Accra, hiring 5 different people to work with me. Recording this from home right now, introduction done. We're looking at real estate in a nation that is known for tourism, Bermuda. How is Bermuda doing 2026 when it comes to real estate? According to experts, the average cost of a house in Bermuda is going for $1 million, starting from now. It's quite an expensive market. The compounded annual growth rate for this year is projected at 8%. We'll keep an eye on Bermuda, let you know how things actually turn out for them in the real estate industry as the year proceeds. Before we actually round up, I'd like to share tidbits people may find quite informative. But to see for that, kindly join me. So, having studied LLB law, State University in London, UK, studied, not practicing, there's still so much to be done on there. I tend to give free legal advice or advice geared towards solving national or global issues. In the past, I've given 86 different forms of advice to around about 15 different nations and organizations, including ECOWAS, the African Union, and the United Nations. So advice offered. Today we're looking at the fact that outer space has started for some years now bringing up regulations and laws and things like traffic lights. So many countries have been to the moon, including India, China, apart from the ones that went earlier and started it, which are USA, countries in the European Union, UK, etc. Many countries have been to the moon. They are there in outer space, and outer space is a part of our world. So this is an advice for African nations. It's $1 billion project to launch a rocket. Many African nations have billionaires. Ghana has billionaires, Nigeria has billionaires, South Africa has billionaires, all African nations have billionaires. How about in every nation, the billionaires come together with the government to find a way to launch a rocket. It will be a rocket, if it's in Ghana, for example, launched by Ghana that will go to the moon. Now, they just have to get sponsors. So the billionaires are sponsors, but they are sponsoring the Ghana government. Find a way to hire astronauts from other countries. It's a matter of paying them. Again, the billionaires are sponsoring the project. With this blueprint in mind, it will be possible to launch a rocket from Ghana to the moon, from Nigeria to the moon, from other countries, South Africa, all African countries. I don't care if you are Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Sierra Leone, all African countries have billionaires. Voila. So, as I said earlier, I had 2 books written and published in USA. They are on Amazon.com and other websites for sale right now. In the past, they sold in bookshops USA, bought in UK, bought in Accra, Ghana, in libraries in New Jersey, given out for free to students I came across when they met us at the Accra Trade Fair Center for a book fair. The students couldn't afford it, so I ended up giving it to them for free. 2 TV interviews, Metro TV Accra. 2 radio interviews. One I was in Accra, the other one I was in USA when they called me and said, "We heard your book is out. We'd like to interview on the phone and air it live." I want to say thank you to all viewers, YouTubers. Kindly hit the like button, the notification bell. We appreciate all viewers, including the ones on LinkedIn. About 200,000 views total over the past 2 years. This is the first time the show is done. Let's take brought to you as news. For now, on a globe where we have 8 billion people, and it's not the first time, it's worth noting. My name is Jacqueline. Enjoy your day.